Sarah here with Easy Adaptive PE, your veteran adaptive PE teacher. So today we're going to talk about assessment. It's so fun. All right, it is not everyone's favorite. It never was my favorite until I figured out how to do it a really simple, easy way. And then I was like, okay, this is like no problem. That I collect data in the first few weeks of seeing students. This is a very critical time to collect that data and figure out where your students are at, because it's going to help you to create your program for the rest of the year. And the reason I'm saying this is because, especially in non-integrated adapted PE, we're really looking at those student-specific IEP goals. Okay, so you can use a clipboard or a phone. I use a phone, I use Google Docs. I know not everybody has Google, but if you're able to somehow make an informal assessment sheet, I would super recommend it. I take the student's goal from their IEP and I put it into a Google form. And I have a video of that somewhere on this YouTube channel, exactly how I do it. And I'm also going to have a little freebie example in the description at the end of this video. But I put in the student's goal, and that way, and then I email the link to myself. And that way I could pull it up right on my phone. I could hand my phone to the paraprofessional, and the paraprofessional can take the data. I can say to them, okay, we're working on throwing, and I'm having the student throw, and I'm seeing if their correct form is there, and I could say, okay, they're not stepping in opposition, there's no follow through, and they were able to catch it 2 out of 5 times. Can you also note that the student really enjoyed the activity and was able to chase the ball when it got away from them and come back to the starting spot? So put it in there, you click send or submit, and it's done. So there are pie charts that you can look at in there, and it's a really quick and easy way to collect data for the rest of the school year. So depending on what the IEP says, you're going to be collecting that data either weekly or bi-weekly, or however it says monthly, right? So every time that you need to collect data, you're going to put it into that Google form. So at the end of the year, right, it's already done. Or when those first quarter report cards come up and you have to input that data, you have it all already, okay? And we're not scrambling and we're not stressing. Super important right here. The other thing is, you really want to focus on their strength, look at those superpowers, and decide where it is that they are excelling, and really create activities based on those superpowers. The reason I say this, and I know it's probably controversial, and I hope I get comments about how you don't agree with me. Like, let's have a conversation about it. That if your kiddo is not good at mathematics, for example, then they're probably not going to be an accountant when they're old. If they do not learn physical literacy, they do not find joy in movement, they will be unhealthy, they will become obese, they will have all of these other diseases and problems because they don't value physical education. And in order for kids in our classes to value physical education, we need to value their superpowers. We need to value what they're good at so that they can find joy, so that they want to continue to be active. So below I am leaving that little sample assessment. Please make a copy of it before you start inserting things, please. I'd love to know also, what's one thing that you guys look for in early assessments? Like, what is it that you assess on? Why do you assess on it? Leave a comment, drop it below. I'll see you guys next time.